Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku, back with another video. And once again, we gotta talk about this Lola Bunny controversy because people don't seem to get it.
Back with another video.
And once again, we gotta talk about this Lola Bunny
We gotta talk
because people don't see. We gotta talk. I gotta talk about this because, well, as you know, people don't seem to get it. People don't seem to understand what people are getting at, and what we're talking about. So, again, I talked about this briefly in the last video, and I'm gonna rant about this again because people are still under the consumption of the biasness and why are we complaining about this. Again, as I pointed out, it's not about the fact that the character lost her boobies, okay, that makes me pissed off. There are many characters that are flat chest characters that are good, strong characters. Now, I recently read an article that the director of the movie, he had originally talked about less sexualizing Lola and why he was doing it, but then he comes out after the backlash and he basically says that we need strong female characters that are correctly diverse in 2021 there, you know what I mean? And I just can't help thinking of how stupid an answer that was. So, I want people to understand this right now. I don't care if you got a big boobs or small boobs or flat boobs. That's not the issue here. And I even seen a couple of YouTubers covering this. And I'm going to link a YouTuber that made a really good point about this, and she's a female, because she kind of gets into it more than me, but I'm going to get into this as well, too. And I'm going to explain this. I'll put a link in the description for her. For Alt-Edarng. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I apologize if I didn't, but I'll put the link in the description for you guys to look at her video on this. But here's my point on this argument. So you're basically saying that females can't have boobs. That females can't have boobs and be, represented. Basically, they're basically saying that people that have boobs are stupid. That's what they're basically saying, that they're sex toys. That's basically what the director said. He basically said that, we need to have actual representation. First of all, Lola Bunny's boobs weren't that big. Okay, trust me. I've watched multiple freaking animes. Okay, and I've seen females have way bigger boobs than Lola Bunny. Okay. That's not even remotely true. Jessica Roberts, okay, from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, boobs are way bigger than anything Lola Bunny had. Okay. So I don't want to hear that shit. Okay. You got frickin' C2 Nico Robbins. You got frickin' all these female characters having huge outlandish, especially Lucy Hartfilia. Lucy Hartfilia has a complete over-exaggeration of boob size. So that is a stupid argument, okay? And also, females should be pissed off about this because it's like you're basically saying that a female that has huge boobs shouldn't be represented in media. And they're basically saying that females that, play sports, because Lola Bunny, outside of Michael Jordan in the last movie, was the best basketball player among the Looney Tunes. Of course, obviously Michael Jordan was better than all of them. And obviously that would be the same thing here with LeBron James. But, out of the Looney Tunes, she was the best, and that was when she was introduced, and obviously that was kind of the core of it, is that she was this new character coming in that basically kind of contributed to them winning. Bugs obviously was good, but obviously Bugs was not as good as Lola, which he also admitted. So that was the point, okay? So, again, and also, you less sexualizing Lola Bunny does not mean that you have to take her freaking boobs away, okay? Like, again, this is stupid. Now, some people were saying that, I guess that the picture I showed, to compare the current Lola Bunny to the new, to the old Lola Bunny from Space Jam, the original, was an exaggeration. It was actually fan art. I don't believe it was fan art, but pretty much the depiction of that was very much accurate to the original, even if it was. So again, that's not really the point, but again, you got people that are coming out and saying, once again, that this is, conservatives are attacking this, and it's just conservatives, and that's not true at all. This is not just a conservative thing, and multiple people have talked about this, but once again, we got stupid people thinking that this is a political issue, and I'm sick of cartoons being considered a political issue, because it's not. Cartoons is supposed to be for fun, for people to enjoy. And this is not what we want to be talking about. We don't want to be talking about a fictional bunny character not having her boobs anymore. And again, as I said, if Lola Bunny had been introduced with no boobs to begin with, this wouldn't be an issue. But the problem is Lola Bunny was introduced with boobs. So that's kind of what her character should look like. There's no reason for her to lose her boobs. There's no justifiable reason. They just did it just to be culturally more appropriate, quote unquote. Which, again, I think is pretty stupid, because, again, they're basically saying that females that have boobs are idiots. That's basically what the director just said. And he can say that's not what he said at all, but that's basically what I took it as, and I'm sure everyone else should take it that way, because he's basically saying that it's not culturally appropriate to have huge boobs. To have huge boobs in a freaking movie. For a cartoon, for a family-friendly cartoon. Which I just think is stupid. And I think everyone should think that's stupid. And again, it's not like Lola had an exaggeration of what a boob size was. Alright? She didn't have an exaggeration like Lucy Hartfilia, like from Fairy Tale, for all you people that haven't watched anime. But I'm sure most of my viewers know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not an over-exaggeration. Lola Bunny's boob size was realistic. Okay? So, again, I just think this is really stupid that this was even talked about. I mean, you didn't have to do all the little eye candy scenes here and there where Lola's kind of doing the whole attractive look thing or whatever, like she did in the first movie. Okay, you don't have to do that, but you could have still had her boobs without doing that. You know what I'm saying? You could have still had the boobs and not do the little eye candy things here and there at every scene like she did in the original movie. That would have been fine. But again, you just taking away her boobs just because you don't think it's appropriate to what females are like, I think is stupid because, again, the fact of the matter is there are females that have boobs. You know, not every female has a flat chest. Okay, so the reason for this decision was stupid. Okay, it was absolutely dumb, and I think more people should. I think females that have boob sizes should be pissed too, because it's like the director's basically saying that a female that has boobs can't do shit. like what the frig? Oh my god, this is so stupid. I just don't understand it. Now, I am showing you a picture. Rest assured, I'm showing you a picture from Lola Bunny from the original Space Jam, and I'm showing you the picture of what she is going to look like in the new movie. I can assure you this time we have it right. There's no conservative fan art, as some of these idiots on Twitter are putting it as. Because we're none of that, I can assure you. Here, so we don't report biased shit here, but I just think it's incredibly stupid that this is going on and that they couldn't just make her look like the way she looked like before, because again, she debuted in Space Jam. Okay, that was when she debuted. She's not been this long evolutional character that's been going on for years and years and years. Okay, it's not a character that's not culturally appropriate. Okay, it's not a blackface character, because obviously we need to get rid of those type of characters, which I'm pretty sure all of them are gone by now. But I mean, unless if it's something like that, characters should not be changed or removed or banned. Characters like that, obviously, that's like very discriminating. But desexualizing a character just for the sake of it not being culturally appropriate is pretty stupid. Especially when you make statements that say that basically characters with boobs can't, or people with boobs basically are unrealistic, which again, Lola Bunny is boob size was not unrealistic. It's not like a Lucy Hartfilia. Okay? Jessica Roberts from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Okay? She had an unrealistic boob size. Okay? Jessica Rabbit, okay? She had an unrealistic boob size, okay? She had an unrealistic boob size. Are we going to cancel her, too? Whenever they make the sequel? I doubt they'll ever make a sequel, but then again, I didn't think they would ever make a Space Jam sequel. So, I mean, I just don't, understand it. And also the argument, by the way, the whole argument that a family movie shouldn't have sexualizing characters in it, I think that's a pretty stupid argument as well, because it's like, it's human nature, guys and females. Okay, you can do it where it's okay and it's not done in a wrong way. Obviously, multiple people that watched the original Space Jam had no issues with it. So why is it wrong now in 2021? Obviously, you had a love for the character. Most females fell in love with the character. So obviously, I don't think people had an issue. But now, because we're in this polarizing society of today, we have to change it. Absolutely ridiculous. And again, it just really shames it's really shames to me to see that we're doing this to characters that are just supposed to be loving characters that we like, and again, there was no exaggerations. The Lola Bunny, and that's my take on this. Let me know what you guys think. Again, well, good, but probably won't see this movie. Like I said, I really wasn't interested in the sequel to begin with, because, to me, Michael Jordan and, the way that whole story was, I just think it's like a movie I feel like that should never have been kind of a sequel that really should never have been, like, made, because it's like, it was like a one-off type of deal. It was a one-off type of deal, and it really should have just stayed that way. Plus, the jerseys, or the basketball jerseys, were way better than the new ones. But yeah, that's what I really think about this. I'm just really not interested in the next one. And if you guys go see it, that's good for you. Me personally, it's just not something that I really think is going to appeal to me. I personally just rather watch the original again. That was the movie, that is the legacy, and that's just how I take it. So, I'm out of here. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku. Again, comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe, hit that notification bell for the latest contents. Again, no biases here. We try not to keep this stuff political, but obviously I had to kind of mention this because, again, they keep bringing it up. They keep bringing up this whole political shit. I don't know why. There are a lot of people that aren't conservatives that don't agree with this. I myself am not a conservative, and I don't like this decision making. So, I don't understand why they have to kind of bring that into the forefront here of a fictional cartoon character, into a fictional cartoon character debate. So that's all I gotta say. Discord link in the description. I'm out of here. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.